Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlin. If you're new here, if you're not, thank you for stopping back by. My channel is all about personal finance, so let's talk about my 2025 financial goals. I know it's February, I'm late, I'm sorry. Basically, I recorded this in January, got sick, didn't post it, and then stuff changed. So I was like, I just need to redo it and scrap that other one. Plus my hair looks cuter today, so whatever. All right, let's dive into it. 2025 goals. First and foremost, easy peasy, income, 86,500. This is pretty doable. This one has not changed. This wasn't a stretch goal to begin with. I'm pretty confident on this one. Here's how maybe I'll exceed it for once. Usually my income goals, whatever I put in as a stretch is like, I barely get there. I'm like dragging myself to the finish line trying to like get there. And at this point in my life, at this point in my career, I feel good. I feel content. You'll see why in the retirement savings sections, but I'm just not hustling. I'm not hustling this year for more income. Not doing it. So that said, 86.5, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm driving for. To retirement savings, 9,500 to my 401k. That is 12% of my salary, and 6 comes from the company match. So I combine those in there. And then for my Roth IRA, this one is one where I may deprioritize this. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I'm going to leave it as the goal to max out my Roth IRA at $7,000. But we gonna see, okay? We gonna see. So my emergency fund, I want to get my emergency fund up to 10K. That would need 3,600 towards it, 300 a month. And again, like that one I could deprioritize, but then again, like where my head's at right now, I feel like having a larger emergency fund for me is more important than maxing out a Roth IRA. So I am likely to really push to get the emergency fund up each month. HSA 3150, that's going to happen. That's paycheck contributions and wellness incentive from my company. So easy peasy lemon squeezy on that one. And then you'll also see I already have put in February's numbers, so you can see that I started strong putting it in, but I don't know how it's going to go. And that sounded inappropriate, but it is what it is. Brokerage and employee stock purchase program, 300 each. Those are after-tax brokerage accounts, so nothing too exciting about that. That brings my total for retirement savings to almost $24,000, which is mind-blowing for me. Started from the bottom, now I'm here. Like I started, I grew up in poverty. My mom is disabled. My dad has a slew of problems that are nobody's business but his. I don't want to badmouth anybody. They are still together, so I've had that privilege, of course. Not that I would have considered it one many moons ago, but a lot of things have come together to get me to where I, live in a low cost of living area. I got a very affordable degree, like things like that, and now I'm at this place where I can tell the internet I want to save $24,000 in a year, and that mathematically, like that is actually a feasible goal. Like I can't. That's crazy to me. So, I feel like it's a good time to stop, take a step back and be really grateful, remind myself to be content with where I'm at. I worked hard to get here, but there's also a level of privilege that got me here. There's a level of opportunities that I might not have had were I someone else. So I acknowledge that, and I'm really grateful. And I'm glad to be a person that can look back and say that now, because 8 years ago, I don't know if I had the wherewithal in my noggin to feel like there was privilege in my life, because it was such a hard time for me. Like I really struggled for a long time and really like felt the brunt of like my parents' socioeconomic status. And there was a lot of shitty things that happened in my life. And for many years, I would have been that little shithead saying, I'm not privileged. I don't have privilege, but I do. And so anyway, I don't think there's ever a bad time to acknowledge it, but I don't know that I ever really have here. So yeah, lots of things have happened for me. I worked hard. I got some privileges. I've had opportunities. I've had people in my corner that cared about me. And that in itself is a privilege, right? So anyway, crazy. I'm happy. I'm content. I feel really good about where I'm at. Moving on to debt. Student loans, minimum payments, $1,800 for the year. So won't be doing that. And then extra debt payments. My goal was to pay off my graduate student loan this year. I don't know if that is now going to remain a priority. This is the one that I'm most likely to deprioritize in order to cover the unexpected expense that I am about to talk about. So we'll see. I am going to leave it in there like that, stretch goal a little bit, but it's definitely possible that I don't hit that goal, and that's okay. It's fine. We'll see. That said, previously my to debt section had $3,000 allotted to go towards a HELOC. We actually don't have a HELOC. It was just, that was kind of our plan, was to get one, to do a huge deck renovation. Not by choice, by necessity. The deck already exists and it needs repaired. So we've taken a step back, and we might not need to get a HELOC. We might be able to use the 12 months of no interest on a new credit card or something like that, rather than taking out a loan that's going to accrue interest. It just really depends on how much is needed on the deck. And so we've got some general contractors in our lives and stuff, and we're going to see if we can get kind of a consult and then see what we want to do from there. So yeah, I think we're going to try to avoid having to pay a company to come out, and maybe just kind of general contract it ourselves, if that makes any sense. My partner has done so much work on our house, and in general, has worked on teams that have built decks and stuff. So it's not impossible. It's do we have the right equipment is really the main thing. So enough about that. The other thing that came up, and the bigger impact to my personal finances, because the deck thing is we're going to split that cost. And so probably $3,000 is still about right for the year, maybe a little more, since we're maybe not taking out a large loan, but it should cost less, right? But the thing that's going to impact my finances, and I'm really excited about, is that a family member has offered me the chance to purchase her old car. And I know that sounds like, what are you doing? You don't need another car. I certainly don't. But over the last couple of years, it has been increasingly important to me to have a safe vehicle. My vehicle is a Chevy Cruze diesel, and last year I broke down in both of my vehicles. One of the times I lost brakes and I was driving, and that was literally so scary. So while getting another car is not a guarantee that that will never happen again, right? It's not. However, wrecking in the cars that I have is scary. They're not particularly safe. In my humble opinion, I don't feel safe in them. I don't feel unsafe in my Jeep because I really don't drive it anywhere. I drive it on back roads, and I'm not a crazy driver or anything. Whereas my car, my little Chevy, I have to drive that on the interstate and stuff. So yeah, I would just die if I wrecked that thing, and I don't want that. So, or if somebody hits me, it's just not a great car for that. It's a little compact car. Also, I'm just a bad diesel owner. I take care of it, don't get me wrong, but it's annoying and I hate doing it. So I just think I need to go back to a gasoline vehicle, because having one of each is honestly not for me. And I do not drive enough to benefit from the gas mileage that I get in the car. It gets 46 miles to the gallon, which is so awesome, but I don't drive it anywhere. So because I work from home, so it's just not worth it. But anyway, so yeah, I have an opportunity to get a better car that's more suited to my needs. And so I've got to sell my car, see what I can get out of it, and then figure out from there how I'm going to make up the difference to pay for it. The price is a fair price, more than fair price. She is certainly being very, very reasonable. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I will happily share more details and what the new car is after things are more finalized. But I just kind of found out about this the last couple of days. So yeah, trying to figure it out. But that said, my last couple of goals are, I want to earn a few referral bonuses at work. And honestly, originally I was I want to earn 3. Now I'm maybe I need to earn 5 to really supplement, right? But I am still just going to leave it at 3 and hope for the best. I have been hustling, trying to refer as many people as I can on LinkedIn, because the market is so tough right now. So, I do what I can. I also had wanted to get my full work donation, and that would be if I get referral bonuses, then I can use those towards donations. That was my thought process. Now I'm I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but my work does match up to $1,000 of donations to nonprofits, and I am currently the president of a nonprofit, so it is of the utmost importance to me to try to maximize that donation, even if it doesn't go to my organization entirely. I do want to try to do that donation, because I know how important donations are to these programs, more now than I ever have. So yeah, the last other money goal was just to like do the work to like finance the deck repairs that we need to do. I might just delete that one. In fact, maybe I will right now, because it's unlikely. We are going to still need to do something, but it's not going to be as big of a to-do as getting a HELOC. So yeah, that is my 2025 financial goals. Not short and sweet on this one, but I'm excited. I think 2025 is going to be a fantastic year for me in general. But I feel really good about my finances and like where I'm going to be by the end of the year. So I hope you guys will come along for the ride. I will try to do better about updates and stuff, but this is something I don't update very often, maybe like quarterly. I would like do an update for my channel because it's like kind of boring if you do it monthly, to be honest. So maybe a mid-year check-in. I don't know for sure, but anyway, that's that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day, noon, night, whatever it is for you.